Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot. Bro, I literally just got on my live stream.
What?
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Whew. All right. I had to do something for him, get him something. Gotta take care of the kids, man. Gotta take care of the children. Gotta take care of the children. Okay. So right now I'm just getting over into the channel, the live stream. 7 minutes ago. All right, so we're about to get started. May 17th through the 23rd. This is what you can expect. This is the energies at play for the upcoming week. Okay, I pray all is well with everyone. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel like today went so fast. I looked up and it was getting dark. I feel like I did sleep in till like 10. I was up late trying to. Sometimes I just be working so much through the day. I really don't have downtime till it's like later. And then I'm up trying to make myself stay up. That's neither here nor there for real. Let's get into this. Like, I'm not here for that, ma'am. I hear you. Let's get into this. Starting with Aries. Aries, welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. This is the energies that play for you for May 17th through the 23rd. Oh, and FYI, I need to fix I have like a restriction on this channel with YouTube. It only allows me to be on a live or just on the phone, period, on my phone for an hour. Then it'll make me take a break because I need to take the restriction off. Like it thinks I'm a child or something. So it's like a protective barrier for children. And with my other channel, I was able to show my identification, submit a picture of it, and they approved it. So I don't have those regulations on that channel. But this channel, I didn't get that option. And I also thought that because I have two channels in my name, that the system will automatically pick up on that and it will be good for both channels. But unfortunately, I feel like that's something YouTube really needs to fix, though, because it really don't make sense for me. Because it's the still me is my channel, both of them. But either way, I have to fix that. I have to get in contact with them and see how to go about doing that. Because with the other channel, they sent me the information through my email and made it real easy. So I really thought it would apply to both channels. So I have to figure out how to do it for this channel. So soon I will be live streaming on my cell phone. And until then, we're just going to be rocking out with the laptop because once again, streaming from my laptop, I'm able to stream without disruption. It doesn't happen on the laptop. It only happens on my cell phone. So last night I had to start 3 live streams for the free readings and it got a little chaotic. I apologize to anyone who lost their place or didn't get a reading. Uh, I will not go back live on my cell phone until I get that situated. Until then, I'll just be doing it from my laptop. So let me get into Aries. Aries, starting at 5:46. Almost forgot to write down the timestamp. All right. Make sure I put my do not disturb on. Messages for Aries, Holy Spirit. Messages for Aries, May 17th to 23rd. Ooh. With this, I'm feeling like a cycle that you've been continuously going through, Aries, is changing, is shifting. You've reached a turning point in your life in regards to something. The first, middle, or last initials, NTIARLO, may be significant. And whenever I give out these initials, I always seem to hear some names. And the name that I heard was Rhonda, but I heard Roland too, and Rolo. Okay. So Tia, I always see Tia with that. Nate, I'm getting Nate. So those names may be significant to you. Tell me more for Aries, dear Holy Spirit, Aries. I'm seeing Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. And Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, which rules Sagittarius. So maybe Sagittarius placement is significant to you, Aries. Okay. Could be dealing with any of these signs I've mentioned, or they could be prominent in your chart. Tell me more for Aries, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Ay. Listen, Aries. I'm going to just pull 2 today because I really want to try to get through these a little quicker. Oh, you got the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, baby, this is a significant week for you, Aries. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot card coming out. This is the energy that is at play for you this week. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that, Spirit. But the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. So, okay. Listen, 6 of Cups, a lot of cup energy here, Aries, and the 8 of Cups. So this is telling me this has something to do with your emotions or relationships. And I'm also getting that this is something that has to do with your relationship with yourself. Okay. I feel like, remember, I started out with this Wheel of Fortune. There are some energies at play here that are reaching a turning point or shifting in your life this week. Okay. And because of that, there is an opportunity from divine source, God, your higher self, to elevate here, to overcome some type of challenge and experience a victory in your life. Now, this is something, like I said, it's a cycle that you've been in for probably since you were a child with the 6 of Cups here. This is familiarity, memories. This is inner child energy. You know what I'm saying? And with that 8 of Cups, I see you walking away from turning your back on something that has had a hold on you emotionally, okay, that hasn't served you. Well, once upon a time it served you, but you're reaching a turning point in your life right now, Aries, where it's time to supersede whatever this emotional attachment was. I'm getting, okay? Let me, so nosy, girl. Why can't be so nosy? Now, let me clarify this. Just give at least one clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Beautiful energy this week. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So maybe Cancer, for some of you, you may have been in need of a new vehicle for a while. And maybe this week you'll be out searching for a vehicle, or you may be obtaining a new vehicle. Okay. What else I see here? Some of you may be traveling. All right. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I always get like distance energy. Like it could be a distant travel this week. You know, you could be going back to visit a place where you used to live, your hometown. You could be having some type of get together with a high school reunion type of thing going on. I'm getting here as well. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio could be significant to you this week. All right. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Wheel of Fortune. I just heard Wheel of Fortune, which I never hear, but it's giving Jeopardy vibes. Okay, I wonder why that's coming through. I don't know, some of y'all watching Jeopardy, or is that one of your favorite shows? Do you watch Jeopardy every day or something? We have the Seven of Wands clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you know what I see, Aries? Baby. With the Page of Wands and the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's really giving the energy of someone who you could be overcoming anger, being scattered or feeling scattered, like you don't have a direction in life. You could be overcoming, experiencing cycles where things have been delayed in your life. You could be overcoming, or things could be turning around for you, where you've been feeling frustrated in your life up until this point. With this Seven of Wands, yeah, it's like you're gaining more control. So if you've had anger issues, I would say, or something going on emotionally that you may have been having a hard time starting, stopping, to trying to quit something or overcome something. Maybe you've been finding it hard to let something go that has happened in your childhood, or you've experienced. You be like, oh, I thought I got over that. Then life happens and it come back up. You be like, oh shoot, clearly I ain't got over that yet. You know, I'm getting like that type of energy. So, wow, clarify the Chariot. I told you this is a significant week for you, Aries. Hello. Welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. The Chariot, clarify the Chariot for my dear baby. For some of you, you could be getting a promotion this week at work. You could be getting bossified. You could be getting a promotion. You know what I'm saying? You could be getting a raise. Oh, yes. Look at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles. Look, this is no play. You know what I'm saying? This is for real. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot. So for some of you, you could be leveling up in your finances somehow. And then the Chariot is a fast moving energy. So something is shifting quick, baby. Like, I'm also seeing here somebody could be gifting you some money. You could be just coming with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The Chariot, I just feel like a lottery win is possible for some of you if you play. Like if you don't play, don't go running out trying to get you a ticket. You know, I ain't even telling you go get you a ticket. I'm saying this is the energy that's here. And this is the point of tarot to me. One of the reasons is, you can take advantage of stuff that's working in your favor in the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see, Aries. For some of you, you could be getting a love offer this week too, Aries. I see the Queen of Cups here. So water sign is real significant in your reading. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also see the Knight of Cups. So someone could be coming in with an offer, a friendly, a love offer. This could be someone who has a crush on you, who's had their eye on you. This is someone who is like a Prince Charming. You know what I'm saying? They're romantic. They could be artistic. They could be musically inclined. You know what I'm saying? Any of that. But yeah, somebody could be taking action coming towards you. Let me get some of these oracle cards. What's something else I'm getting here with this King of Pentacles? A lot of leveling up energy though here, Aries. Be looking out for some good stuff to happen for you this week. I'm telling you right now. If you've been working on a project and something has been delayed, or you've been waiting to hear back from something and it hasn't come in yet, this is the energy that I feel as though strongly that you could be getting word about something, hearing something. If you've been waiting on some funds to hit your account or drop, this is that energy right here. It's definitely what I'm seeing, okay? Yeah, and you know what else I see? Somebody from your past could be coming in to apologize, to make some type of offer. This could be somebody who has been waiting to get their money up or working on their stability somehow, and they may have reached a place where they feel comfortable enough to come in and make this offer secure enough, okay? Because the King of Pentacles is a secure energy, okay? Very secure, financially stable, or at least stable, got that energy about them. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or not. This is just a real stable, dependable, reliable, hardworking, secure, wealthy energy. Leader. You have speak out, flew out the deck. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront, your voice matters. So the seven of wands is a defending yourself energy. So this week you may find yourself needing to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, speak out, put that throat chakra to use. You know what I'm saying? Having the courage to stand up, say something. And this may have to do with a love situation. I see this heart right here. You may have to stand up with someone. Maybe this could have been somebody you walked away from. They could be trying to come in. You know what I'm saying? They could have juggled you. Things may not have been clear in that connection. You know what I'm saying? Things were murky. You didn't know where you stood. And I think I already mentioned that energy with that Knight of Wands I saw. With the it was the Knight of Wands and something else behind the Knight of Wands. Either way, this might have been somebody who you had to step away from because the situation was looking murky. It wasn't looking like it was going anywhere, and you chose yourself. And you might have to defend your place. Let them know, like, no, I'm not interested. I'm standing on business in that regard. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? No, I'm not accepting that one. Yeah, I don't like the way it flew out, hit my finger and stuff. Leo energy may be significant. Virgo energy may be significant. So warm in here. Messages for Virgo. Situationship, unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? So here's that energy of a situationship. Little gnat flying around. A situationship. Yeah, you may need to speak up, voice your opinion to this person if they come back. I feel like this is someone who you're really protecting your energy against, Aries. You're not interested in the shenanigans they brought. Some people just don't deserve a second chance. And I'm going to just be honest with you, because it's like, if you fumbled me when I was with you or were giving you the time of day and you fumbled that, you didn't know what you had until it was gone. Like, it's almost like they expect that you're going to wait around for them to get their stuff together. Like, I have other things to do. And there's just plenty other people out here in the world. Literally. One more for Aries, please. Aries, May 17th through the 23rd. Show me what I need to see. Breadcrumbing. Oh, wow. So all these cards is literally about this person or this past connection. I really feel like this is something in the past. Some of you could be walking away from an individual this week, though, who has been in this energy. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. So that's more, could be situationship energy, or someone who isn't investing as much into this as you were. This could be past, present, or future energy. Okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. And then we have no filter at the bottom of the deck. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. For some of you, it's really time for you to speak up, speak out, say what's on your heart, say what needs to be said, and have no qualms about that. It's not your responsibility how someone takes what you have to say. You say what you need to say, get it off your chest, free yourself up, and prayerfully they accept what you had to say and they honor what you had to say. If they get bent out of shape and get mad, that's just another sign that that's somebody who I believe you should just release and let go of. Because whenever someone is speaking their truth or speaking up for themselves, I really feel like we need to honor that. Even if we don't agree what's being said, it's still honor worthy because they're speaking their truth. Let me get some tea leaf messages and we're going to get up out of here with you, Aries. Messages for Aries for the week of May 17th through the 23rd. So you got a few channeled messages here. Someone could be in the medical field. You could be a nurse. You could be a home health aide. You could be a CNA, STNA, LPN, or studying. Okay. You could be a dental assistant. I heard a pharmacist. Tell me more for Aries, Holy Spirit. Whoa. Either way, them popped out, baby. Throne, position of authority. What did I say? Some of you could be getting promoted. Like you could become, I said bossified, a boss. Now, bossified may not be in the dictionary, but it was just my little cute way of saying you can be being bossed up, And this could also be entrepreneurial endeavors for sure. Everyone isn't working for someone else, So we have Lion, time to act. I told you Leo Virgo was definitely a strong energy here. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Something is changing for you this week, Aries. I'm telling you, come back and let me know. Success. All this is being confirmed. Success. And then we have the month of October may be significant to you. So that's what I see for you, Aries, for this week. All right. And until next time, love and light. I'll be right back. I need to holler at my grandson, child. I'll be right back. Ooh, baby, it is warm in here. I'm like literally sweating, and I didn't want to put a fan on because the fans can be a little noisy. So I'm up in here suffering in silence. I'm like, duh, cut the air on, babe. You ain't got to suffer like that. So we got to cool this house down. It is really warm. We had a warm one today. We got up to like 84. It was really nice. I went out for a walk. 2637. Taurus. All right, let's kick this up a notch, spirit. Okay. Taurus, welcome to Late Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. Taurus, May 17th to the 23rd. What messages do you have for my dear Taurus? My dear Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Here. Ooh, that air is kicking, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Taurus. Whoa. Real quick. Aries. I just did Aries. The Emperor. The Page of Pentacles. Oh. Child of God 421. Taurus in the house on this beautiful new moon in Taurus. Okay. Welcome to Late Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. Baby. This is the bottom of the deck. Baby, what you got going on, Taurus? You got the King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. With the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. I just got chill bumps. You might be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant to you. Let me get to clarifying this because, this could say a lot, Taurus. This could say you could be getting an opportunity to earn more money, to become, get a bonus, okay? But I was looking for the words to say a raise. I wasn't looking for that either. I'm trying to say a promotion. This could be a promotion. This could be an opportunity. If you have a good relationship with your father could be coming in with some good news or blessing you with something tangible from pops. Okay. Or granddad. If you got a grandfather who's, still doing his thing. What else do I see with this? This is very stable energy. You could be beginning your own business. You could be laying the groundwork this week for your own business, entrepreneurial endeavors. You could be even doing research about this. You could start a training program this week. Okay, if you got that in the works, this could be even school or training. Like if you already got the promotion or got a new position, training could start this week where you could be shadowing someone, working under someone, learning the ropes from them. What else do I see with this? Of course, if you're in a connection, already in a relationship. This connection could be going to the next level. This connection could be leveling up. I feel like whoever this other energy is, masculine or feminine, you could be dealing with. I feel like this person is serious about this connection and they are ready to level it up. And this person may be going to look for a ring this week. They may present you with the ring if it's going to the point of proposal. Because I just see someone looking at a ring. Okay, child of God, 421. I see somebody looking at a ring. There's something here that you could be new in, though, this week. You could be really focusing your attention in on it. You could be diligent about putting in the work. Yeah, with the lovers and the four wands, yeah, 11-11 energy. That's like twin flame energy, okay? For anyone who subscribed to that. But it's definitely giving level up in a relationship, or this could be a long-term partnership. You could be meeting someone new who could be a Aries, okay? This person could be a fire sign. And this could be the person who you end up being with, like a life partner type energy for ever, 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 okay? Clarify the Emperor. Someone here is very patient. Ooh, this person is patient. I don't know if it's you or them. Someone here is very patient. Like they almost got like a stoicism about them. They don't get too happy and overly excited about anything. And they definitely don't dip low. This person has a lot of emotional self-control, nervous system regulation. So this is someone I see here that don't even like to argue. They don't like expending their energy on things that just don't matter. Like if it's this person ain't into no petty stuff. Oh my goodness. We have the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Emperor. Let me tell you about these two energies together. This, first of all, this is about teamwork, collaboration, doors of opportunity opening up for you. So everything I've already said about promotion, raises, bonuses. This week, Taurus, you could be being recognized at work for your skill set, for your work. Like you could be shining through with what you do at work. Okay, you could be getting a shout out. I just heard, because this is some type of good news. A boss could be saying, "Hey, we want to shout so and so out. They've been doing a great job." Blah blah blah. This could be like I said, some type of promotion, raise or bonus, anything like that. But this is also a love in love. This could be someone who is coming in, like I mentioned, that could be ended up being a long-term partnership. But this person is someone who's about business. This person is about business, Taurus, and I feel like it's right in line with you. Like this is someone who's going to be that power couple. Like if you got business plans, well, this person do too. And they want to build something with you. And not just business, but this is like a home. I'm getting like they want to build a home with you. With this Four of Wands energy here. They want to build a home with you. Capricorn may be significant to you. Show me the Page of Pentacles. Someone may have some thick, pretty legs, though. And I'm talking about, maybe this is like confirmation. If you got them big, pretty legs, let me know. I do. Or this person you meet, their legs is just, they stand out. They could run. They could, like every day, they could do heavy weightlifting and they just got real strong leg muscles. Or this could be someone I'm seeing here who like to wear skirts, masculine or feminine. You like to wear skirts. You like to show your legs. Tell me why the Emperor is clarifying the Page of... You got this Emperor twice in your reading, Taurus. You see that? Listen. What's at the bottom of the deck? For some of you, this is someone coming in. This is someone who's going to meet you where you are, see eye to eye with you, someone who's on the same page as you, someone who gives as much as you give, love as much as you love, want it as much as you want it. There's no miscommunication and misunderstanding. I'm surprised I don't see any sword energy here because I feel like this person is a clear communicator. Oh my God. Look, this is a connection leveling up. We got the Two of Cups and then the Lovers here. Let me know. Come back to this video. Like, yeah, I got proposed to. Yeah, we decided to be exclusive in dating. Or yeah, we got married. Or yeah, I got that promotion or that offer. Look. Okay, I'm not gonna go too far at the bottom of the deck. That's something I'm trying to get out of because maybe the deck be talking. But right here at the bottom of the deck, it's like someone, if this is someone you already know, who you've been in a connection with, and maybe things may have been a little shaky or rocky, like there's like this forgiveness or this overflow of, oh, hold on. I feel too like someone who's been, you may have been experiencing, if somebody has been holding back on their emotions, not too forthright or expressive about how they feel about you, I feel like this person is going to be taking a step in a new direction with that, where they're going to feel more safe and comfortable about showing you how they feel, being more emotional, to not very level. I'm getting though, not too much, where it's like overwhelming, but it's definitely coming across where this person may be showing you in multiple ways how much they mean to them and how much they care for you. The initials W or M or T may be significant to you, or even the initial X. And I don't mean X as in an ex-lover, but an ex-lover may be significant. But this could be someone whose name is Xavier, or maybe someone's nickname is X or X-Man. I heard X-Man. I don't know. Maybe X-Man is significant to someone, or X-Men. I don't know. I'm just saying what comes to me, But this is a lot of love here. For some of you, there's healing here, emotional healing, okay? With this Six of Swords and this Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is like marriage energy. So that is definitely the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Like, that's definitely here. Okay. Some of your birthdays could be May, in the month of May. I saw the number 5. The number 5 represents like change, and it could be power I'm getting. And I'm seeing a lot of color red. Maybe if you red may be your favorite color. You may wear a lot of red. I'm really getting like red could be someone's favorite color though. That's a power color. So maybe like if you have an interview coming up, you might want to think about putting on like I don't know how things go these days. Back in the day when we used to be interviewing for jobs and stuff, we would wear blazers. We would, dress the part, depending on what they say, dress for the job you're going for. So if you're going for like that corporate or business attire, try to throw a splash of red in. Put on, even if you don't wear like a red blazer or something, throw in some little red. Yeah, you're overcoming here. And I'm coming out the bottom of the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles here. Something is significantly going to be better for you if you've experienced something being stagnant, especially in your finances, Taurus. That's real strong. Oh, wait. Let me get some oracle message. That's real strong coming through for me with the finances, with you and love. So let me know this week. I'm curious, how this pans out for you with these offers. I'm seeing very good positive readings for so far for the collective. Yeah, I said the number 5 is significant, and here's the 5 of Pentacles. I'm just looking at it, right? And I feel like some of you felt like you were just stuck in not enough, stuck in lack. Will I ever level up from this? And having dreams of grandeur and wondering how you're going to get there. With the Ace of Cups here, it can be like downloads because it's like intuition. So your intuition could be guiding you. Your intuition could be guiding you this week. So make sure you pay attention to any repeated numbers. You know, sometimes when I see angel numbers 333, 444, 1111, 111, my birthday, you seeing any of these for me overall, you can Google and see what it means, or ask Chat GPT or any other AI form of whatever they're called. You can research what these angel numbers mean, but overall for me, and this may resonate for you, when I see these angel numbers and I'm making moves, I always see it as a nod from God, my divine self saying, you're on the right track, Amira, keep going. So if that may resonate with you, if you're seeing angel numbers this week, June 1st may be significant to someone. If you're seeing angel numbers this week, take that as a nod. Things is moving in the direction they're supposed to be moving in, and you're on the right track. You're on the right track. And you could be getting other intuitive messages this week, Taurus, that's going to guide you to more, experiencing more. But please do not allow yourself to be in the energy of lack, mentally or emotionally. You got to see yourself there already. You got to feel it. You got to feel it, Taurus. You got to feel it, baby. You got to feel it before it even happens. You got to feel it before it comes. You got to reside in that place. You know what place I'm talking about. You got to reside in that place, Taurus. And I know sometimes we can fall off, or sometimes we get knocked off our square. But get back on that. If you fall off, get back in that place of already having it, already experiencing it. Do your visualizations throughout the day. Take time out to go there mentally for even 2 or 3 minutes. It don't have to be anything long. Practice whatever this is you want to be experiencing, Taurus. Past life, previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. So this energy may be significant to you this week, okay? Someone from your past, or you could be revisiting something. Remember I said going in your memory? I just was talking about that before this card came out. So it might be something you need to go back into your past. I don't know if you're familiar with like re-engineering your past mentally. Like if something happened to you years ago or whatever it was, somewhere time in your past, you can go back in your past and replay that situation or scenario out in your favor. I've done it before. The best thing it's going to do for you is remove the sting, the hurt, or whatever it was. And it's not to erase that event and say, oh, that never happened to me. It kind of like heals you, or it makes it to where even you can really clearly see the lesson, or it's just a real benefit. If you're familiar with like re-engineering your past, that's really what I'm getting with that. It's a soul memory that you can go back to. Like I've had situations transpire with my parents in my childhood that kind of hurt me, or an event. And all I did was went into my memory and got relaxed, took some deep breaths, and I played the scenario out to go in my favor, or to work out to where it was a healthier outcome for me as a child. It works wonders, man. When I tell y'all about stuff, this stuff I've literally done or do and experienced. Blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions, could be love or disaster. You could be meeting or connecting with someone from your past. This could be someone who you guys may have met, but it didn't go anywhere in the past for whatever reason. And you guys could be revisiting that. Maybe you met in an awkward situation. For some of you, you could be going on a blind date this week or this weekend or next weekend. Tell me more for Taurus. Some of you could be going on a date this weekend, you know? This could be somebody who you feel like you knew before. Like in a past life. I don't, now this is personal, you know. For some of you, you may not, if you don't believe in like past life experiences where you coming back over and over again until you reach, you know, whatever, because I don't really know too much about that. Past life could just be for you, your past. You know what I'm saying? So it may seem like, gosh, I feel like I knew you before. And funny thing I'm getting here, this could be somebody you went to school with when you were younger. You guys could have played in the sandbox together, had fun together at a party when as children, and don't even know that, hey, this was a guy at so-and-so party. You could find out y'all got family member, friend who's friends or something, and y'all had connected before somehow. Plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. Just be aware of people who could be fake in your presence. I'm getting here. This plastic smiles, to me, it really doesn't have anything to do with what I already see here out on the table, but it is kind of coming across as someone who could be wearing a mask. And remember, I said something about someone could be holding back how they really feel, or not really very expressive or expressive at all emotionally. Someone may have just been playing a role or playing a part for a while, but I feel like that energy is shifting with someone could be healing to the point to where they're now open and honest with their feelings and emotions. But besides that, just be aware of someone who's smiling in your face and probably talking about you behind your back. And if you have a feeling about someone doing that, listen to your intuition. If you, something in your gut is saying, I don't know about so and so, listen to that. Ascension, spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level, consciousness, elevating myself. This is definitely the energy in this reading. And I said leveling up, elevation here. Now let's get some tea leaf. Tea leaf for Taurus. Holy Spirit. Oh, wow. Bottom of the desk. Pay attention to your work this week, Taurus. Okay. Wow. February may be significant. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Come on, somebody. I already spoke on that. Quill. Get back to the basics. You know, that's, I'm getting like temperance energy coming through with this, because when I read this, get back to the basics, I saw the temperance card. So Sagittarius may be significant to you, Taurus, but I also, because you know you got a lot of fire here, I also feel like some of you will be getting back to the basics with something. You know, Xing out a lot of excessive things, or if you may have taken a break from a regimen that you were doing, you could be getting back to work. You know what I'm saying? And it said pay attention to your work. So you could be getting back to work from a vacation or taking time off from a regimen, removing excessive things out of your life that just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on healing too. Heart, great happiness. Wow, Taurus. Beautiful energy for you. I might have to do this reading in 2 parts, because I'm just thinking like at this rate, we're going to be 3 hours. I can see now. But I don't really rush spirit. I be planning to be in and out and quick. But then what did I do? Let me pull out the clarifier. That's cool. I ain't tripping. You know, I'm just saying. I might have to do a 2-part video. All right, Taurus, that's what I see for you. Until next time, love and light. Next is Gemini 5006. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Gemini. Yeah, I might do 6 and then come back later and do the other 6 because I really want this done before tomorrow. I have a coaching client starting with me tomorrow, and I have to prepare for that for our consultation call. And I say it started with me, even though it's a consultation call, because they already committed to doing the 5-week program. If you are interested, check out my digital storefront, beacons.ai/amirahzelamin. Information is in the description box, my bio. It's a 5-week crown self-love formula program, crown formula program, 5 weeks, and we can transform one particular area of your life that we can focus on together, and you can move past that, shift past that energy. Gemini, May 17th through the 23rd. May 17th through the 23rd. 2 of Wands flew out. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is about leaving a comfort zone. This could be about thinking of expansion. This could be you or someone else in your energy thinking about partnership, partnering. Whoa. Woo! This is one of my favorite cards, guys. Tell me what your favorite tarot card is. Your top 1 or 2. Which ones are they? For me, the Ace of Swords is definitely one of my top tarot cards. Or give me a major arcana and a minor arcana or something. Like, let me know what's your top cards. When you see them cards, you just get so excited. 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. 10 of Pentacles. With the 5 of Swords underneath that. With the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, why pull that out? Let me clarify this energy real quick. Because, initially, the 7 of Swords can speak of someone lying, cheating, or stealing. With the Ace of Swords here, which speaks about truth, clarity, illumination mentally, like an aha moment, a breakthrough where there may have been something that wasn't clear or it was confusing. So with the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck is, I try to lean towards strategy, or the 7 of Swords do come across as strategizing or moving in silence about something to me sometimes. And you see he's carrying 5 swords. And there's 2 swords stuck in the ground. So for me, that's a 5 and a 2 of swords sometimes too. And what do we have here? The 5 of swords with the 10 of Pentacles in the middle. So, this could be someone that you've been in conflict with, or you haven't been speaking to, but they're still connected to you. You know what I'm saying? It may have been like couple days, couple weeks, you haven't talked to this person. You know what I'm saying? 1 week. So 2 to 2 weeks. 2 days to 2 weeks, you may have not spoken to someone, quite possibly. And this could be a family member or someone who you are in a committed relationship with, or something long term here. You guys may have been in a real relationship. Maybe they've been doing some things that they shouldn't have done, or cause some type of conflict in you guys' connection. And they could be contemplating on coming to reveal some things or tell some truths or spill some tea, spill some beans. I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying. I said spill some beans. I don't even know if that's a term. I think it is spill the beans. Yeah, Gemini. But you know what? This Ace of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I believe the Seven of Swords is Libra. You know, so Libra may be significant to you, or you know, hold on. Let me get some clarification. That's what we about to do. Show me the Two of Wands. What is this? Who is this? What is they doing, Spirit? Is this Gemini? Is this Gemini? Look. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Wands. Ooh. With the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. With the Tower. Someone is revealing something to you, Gemini, or you could be revealing something to someone. Now, with this Knight of Wands, this is really giving me the energy of some type of connection where it's like, oh God, I just... Let me make this even better. I'm going to take one of these love oracles and clarify this Knight of Wands, because I don't always like to just be... Let me just see what this person got going on. This could be somebody who is non-committal, someone who likes to play the field. This could be someone who doesn't want to settle down. Someone who maybe if you've dealt with them already, you may have overgave to this person, or they wasn't given much. You know, you may have been given quite a bit to this individual. There could have been an imbalance here with the giving, all right? They didn't share much with you. I feel like they had a lot of passion to share with you, a lot of physical love. Well, that's not like lust. Thank you, Spirit. They had a lot of lustful energy to share with you, physical relations type of stuff. But this person may not have wanted to really commit. But with the King of Swords, that's your energy, Gemini. Is this you? Is this your energy, Gemini? Tell me. I don't know. Are you thinking about somebody you did this to, or clarify the Knight of Wands? Just one card. I just want to see who this is or what this is. I really feel like it's some type of charmer or somebody who likes to be free and adventurous, don't really want to settle down. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. What is the Knight of Wands? Well, okay. Romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. So maybe this person isn't a player. And then we even have text message, communication, news, phone call, direct message. And then I knew it was for real when I saw relationship. And then this healing. So there's nothing here about someone being a player. That's good. So this is just someone I feel like is thinking about approaching you. This person may want to heal something if you guys had a conflict. You know, like I said, it's the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Swords here with the Five of Swords standing out. And then we have the Five of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, so this could be someone who you've already been dealing with, Gemini, and for some Someone may be sending out a message to someone, speaking truth, because the Ace of Swords could be communication coming through. This is like breakthrough communication and news, phone call, direct message, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend with the relationship card here. Healing is wounds, improving, mending, progress. Okay. So this is someone who may be falling in love with you, has affection for you. You bring them happiness. They experience a lot of emotions with you, Gemini. And this could be someone who you separated from. I'm really getting that. I'm really getting that. Who you're not dealing with anymore. You guys might have history together. And this person is thinking about you. And they're thinking about coming forward with communication. For one thing, they're going to tell you is you caught them off guard. I think you caught this person off guard. Like, you guys separated and it surprised them, or it uprooted their life somehow with the separation, because we have the Nine of Wands here. And I feel like it hurt them or you. But they're going to have courage and come through. This is very clear communication. This person may even have received some type of clarity with healing here with divine source. Let me get some of these words. And that's the message I'm seeing. If it's business related or money, I'll say that. But this is more so in area of love. That's readily coming through for me. Before I get to this, I want to clarify this Ace of Swords. I literally just thought about that. Let me see what this Ace of Swords is. Let me get this ready. We'll come back to that. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they want to overcome some challenges. They want to work through some type of obstacle, overcome a challenge. You know what I'm saying? This person may have not wanted to commit. They may not have been a player, but they may not have been ready to commit. Maybe they were giving their energy to work or focusing on their money, their coin, the Knight of Wands again. This person has healed. Okay, I didn't see that Nine of Cups, but look, we have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. This person may have been an excessive drinker. You are this person too. And it's just take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm just giving you what I see. And there may have been some type of excessive drinking going on for somebody. And that's something I see, like somebody that overcame that, or overindulges in some type of risky behavior with the Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Swords. That behavior could have came in between you guys, whatever that was, and caused contention with the longevity of your connection. King of Pentacles coming through, clarifying the Ace of Swords. For some of you this week, Gemini, you could be getting word about more money, a bonus. There could be some type of stability here offered. For some of you, you could be moving or finding a new home. You could find a new home for sure, I'm getting. And if you're looking for a home, I see you finding this home and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. This is just what I've been looking for. Bottom of the deck. There's that healing card again. Making a transition, changing something, leaving something behind, releasing baggage, moving on. So you could be... Look, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups and the Lovers. And the two, somebody else had these Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Lovers right next to each other. I believe it was Aries. It was either Aries or Taurus, Gemini. So I don't know if that's those signs. Like I watch my sun, moon, rising. Usually I watch my um my North Node sometimes, my Venus. So if you feel led to watch another placement in your chart, check it out, especially if it's Aries or Taurus. Taurus is one of your placements, because I know some of these cards came out for one of those signs, all of them actually. And there's a message here about something moving towards emotional healing. Someone is healing from something. Someone is like something is being made better. Someone could be leaving behind a way of feeling or thinking. So that's 4 swords and 2 swords. Let me show you something. We got 2 swords right here in the ground. He's holding 2 swords up right here. And then we have these 2 swords off to the side in the boat. And 2 of Swords is like a stalemate energy. 2 of Swords is energy of blocking out distractions, tuning in for me. 2 of Swords can speak of blocking someone, blocking the heart chakra, not open to love, or you're not really showing love or receiving, because you kind of block yourself off. You know what I'm saying? That could be changing. That could be changing. That could be changing, because we have the Ace of Swords right here. So someone could be taking action towards really bringing in communication and making something stable and secure. Messages for Gemini, please, Holy Spirit. Messages for Gemini in regards to this reading. Shadow work, it fits. It fits, because we're talking about moving to calmer shores, transitioning. What else did I say? We had healing here. There's other confirming messages I gave. I won't shuffle through all these cards trying to find it, but it fits this reading. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. And for some of you, this could be you and you, some type of internal conflict where you're receiving some type of truth, clarity in a situation. For some of you, this could really shock you. You didn't expect to learn, like what you're learning is shocking. And it could be about you though. Maybe some of you have had problems with stability, financial stability. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've had issues with expressing love, receiving love, and able to give love for whatever reason. And this energy is here where I feel as though you could be overcoming something here, or something is going to be illuminated to you for sure. Or someone you're dealing with had to do some shadow work, and they're going to be sending you a message of communication, reconciliation, wanting to make things better. I just heard make things better. Let's leave the baggage in the past. They may want to unpack something with you, not just sweep it under the rug. but literally unpack something with you, or you with them could feel this way with them. Let's unpack this together. Let's look into this. Let's explore these emotions, these thoughts. Messages for Gemini. See, that's Mercury energy is really coming through with communication. So there's something here really about communication. Where there was no communication, there is communication coming up for you, Gemini. And more so, it's about truth and clarity coming through. Someone owning their truth, their power. Their truth is in their truth is their power. Someone accepting, taking accountability for their actions. I'm getting to showing up like a real king or queen, or in that divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Red flags, warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble. You knew better. Luxury life at the bottom of the deck. Comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. For someone, they did overly indulge in something and you may have ignored it. You saw the red flags, but you wasn't paying attention. Or maybe it has to do with you. You may be seeing someone in their true light this week, or seeing yourself in the true light this week. One more. 4 roses. Someone may have roses tattooed on their back. I'm getting like race cars. So someone may have a race car, sports car, a fast car. Someone may like to watch race cars, on television, televised race car drivers may be significant to someone. Someone may have a lead foot. If you are a speeder, be careful. Take it down a couple notches. You might want to be careful this week because you might get pulled over. Okay? Just, be mindful of that. Inner child. Ooh, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored. Yes, return to innocence. And you know what? With the romantic feelings, it just came to me like affection and happiness and emotions. Take away falling in love. If I'm looking at these keywords, affection, happiness, emotions, someone here is really going to be able to express their feelings or move or shift some energy that's been stagnant and they haven't been able. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck again. Luxury life. Comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. So take that at face value, Gemini. Some of you could be going on vacation this week. You could be taking a staycation this week. Some of you can find yourself by a pool. Maybe you might rent a room by yourself or with someone else, just to kick back, relax, I've known people who just rent a room just to access the pool. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Messages for Gemini. As soon as I hit that card, it flew out. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Jug. Lighthearted, carefree time. Listen, Gemini. This week, we're talking about emotion, some type of emotional healing, you letting go of something, moving to calmer shores, relaxing. There's something here about probably enjoying life, having fun, tapping into your inner child. You could be playing with children this week. You could be tuning into your inner child, doing some type of inner child meditation. I'm all about meditation and stuff, so I don't know if you are too. You could be doing the inner child meditation, Door, opportunities are waiting for you, Gemini. Leg, stepping into a new experience. I really believe Taurus had this card too. So that's the second time Taurus energy that came through. Ego, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Ego, woo, baby, flying high, a greater perspective. Some of you could be leaving people behind who are not trying to evolve in life, who are not like continuously moving forward, working on themselves. You know, they could be stuck and you don't want to be stuck with them. Kite, what did I just say? Vacation. Look, some of you may be taking a vacation this week. Staycation, vacation vibes are here. Ooh, and underneath that, self-made, independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. Baby, look at that smile on her face. Someone is open to love. Open, you're receptive this week. You're going to be open. You could be starting a business venture this week. You could be finally making something happen or work. And then they say independent success, self-made. For some of you, you've already been focusing on yourself. You've been leveling up, paying attention to yourself. This could be past energy with healing from something or someone. You've probably been enjoying life so far, chilling, relaxing, your nervous system been more regulated. You've been focusing on yourself, doing big things. That's what I see for you, Gemini. Woo, woo, woo. I'm enjoying these readings. And I always say, like, doing this is like one of my favorite things to do. I do enjoy reading. I really do. It's lots to learn. And wow. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All of them so far. These have been nice. Thank you, Spirit. So until next time, Gemini, love and light. Moving on to Cancer 1/17/39. If you don't know, I always go back in after I upload the video. I try to do it within that hour. I put the timestamps in. I usually put my thumbnail up. If I decide to do a thumbnail, which I usually do. I think it gives my channel like more of a clean aesthetic, you know. But I don't think it's totally necessary to have a thumbnail, creative thumbnail. Cancer, welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. This is what I see for you for May 17th through the 23rd. These are not set in stone. This is just the energy that I see as a reader, you know, and what comes through to me. Take what resonates, leave the rest. They are general. If you want more of a personal reading, I do have services available. You pretty much get 2 questions answered for $24.24. And they could come through via phone, Facebook Messenger, YouTube, private video sent to your email. Now the video sent to your email and the Facebook Messenger, I do need to put those up on my digital platform. I have not made a product for those yet, but if you want those services, book it through the phone. And where it says ask your question, just let me know. I would like Facebook Messenger or Meet the Creator. That's where you can ask your questions. Let me know that you want Facebook Messenger or a private video emailed to you until I get the products up on my store, because I literally just decided to do that instead of the phone calls. But I can still do a phone call if that's what you want, or FaceTime video. Other than that, email messages. I can do email. I'll send you pictures of the cards and I'll write you out what I see. Okay. 24/24. That's it. For now, I am still adding to that though. Okay. Holy Spirit, show me Cancer. Cancer energy for May 17th through the 23rd. Cancer energy, May 17th through the 23rd. What's going on for Cancer? Okay, and then I got Libra and Virgo, and I'm going to take a break, and then I'll come back and do Leo. Do Pisces. I might just do Leo through Pisces in the morning because I don't want to be too late in the night. I have something else I need to tend to this evening. Cancer. Oh, okay. Emperor. Oh, Lord. I be trying to flip my cards. They be flipping out my hand. Like flip them around with one hand. Like that. The Emperor, Aries energy. Page of Cups. And one of my other favorite cards, Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck. So I'm about to immediately go ahead and clarify these messages right here because, hold on, man, let me see. You're not going to really be able to see the cards. I just think this is a better angle. I think that's a better angle. Show me the Emperor, Holy Spirit. The Emperor is Aries energy. The Emperor is like divine masculine energy. This is like the father figure. The Emperor is about protection, boundaries, even take like control energy, controlling energy, or someone taking control, taking authority, leadership. This could be somebody who's very stern, firm, set in their ways. Very determined, respected. Show me the Emperor. Justice, Libra energy, clarifying the Emperor. The number 11. May 11th may be significant, but I was going to say April 11th may be significant to someone. 4/11, So this is about balance. The Sun. The 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's saying a lot. This is saying a lot. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I apologize. I gotta quiet my grandson down. Hold on. Cancer. You could be beginning. How can I say this? You're entering a cycle in your life where you are going to be established in something. There's something that is, I'm getting the sense here that you've been going through it for some time, emotionally or mentally. You may not even really have noticed or paid attention to this. It's coming through as like real, some type of emotional um anguish, or some type of, I just really be trying to be careful with how I say things. I don't want to trigger people and stuff, But what I'm seeing here, you've been suffering emotionally or mentally, and I'm not, this is, if it resonates, it resonates with you. This is not for everyone. And I don't try to keep my readings generalized. I just don't. I go with the flow. If spirit is giving me something, that's the message I'm giving. I tell people, I hear people saying like, oh, but this, I'm making it too specific. It's supposed to be general. Like, hey, that's on you. But I'm giving what I see, and that's all I can do. I see someone here whose spirit is establishing. Spirit has need of you to, like, you've been called to be a leader in life. You've been called to guide, lead, to be a mentor. You've been called to run something. But, even if it's in the marketplace, if it's in like merchandising or doing something, whatever this business is, it's not just about you being a boss and making money and leading people and hiring people and firing people. It's more of like your purpose in life or your life calling. And it's like this is a season of preparation for that, or you are reaching a pivotal time in this, that if you've already been in this flow of releasing emotional traumas and healing. Okay. There's like a new life energy, or a birthing, or give me a minute, hold on. I feel like this week you're going to be learning the truth about who you really are, or you're going to be more confident in who you are, or it's going to be made clear to you somehow. It's like you get a new, spirit, please help me to get his message clearly. Please let it come through. Let it come through. This is a new beginning, and you being able to be established in your spiritual gifts or calling, being positioned. You could be on different levels of this. This is about your purpose, okay? And you could be anywhere on this timeline. You could be beginning where you're just discovering the truth of who you are. You could be just starting out and you're kind of like in the middle of this where you're not quite put out there yet. You're not quite in your position of power to where you're leading and guiding people and, controlling something, or being given, what do you call it? Like God hasn't really delegated you with the responsibility yet. You could be just still in that training phase, so to speak. Or you could be really receiving some type of freedom and clarity and victory over something that has been haunting you mentally. It's like overcoming or moving past something that may have been traumatic or traumatizing to you in your past, something that may have kept you up at night. Maybe for some of you, you had to experience something that may not have been healthy or right for you to have experienced as a child. You know, I'm just being careful with what I say, but if this is for you, you'll know what I'm talking about. And there's a forward movement here for you, or of overcoming this challenge that may have, like, you haven't been able to see yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like healing from something, from family. This could even be like ancestral, some type of ancestral energy that has been passed down in the family, and you know that this is some energy that's been passed down and you've suffered from it as well. And it can be various things that we can experience, but these traumas can stifle us emotionally, and we are not able to experience like true joy and happiness or freedom. So there's a sense of liberation here. You may have already been doing the work, or you may begin to do the work with this. Okay. Yeah, because the Seven of Swords is underneath this Eight of Wands. So it's like, then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Definitely something shifting and changing for you, Cancer. This is in your thinking and your emotions. This is something that you may have been working towards, like I'm saying, with this Eight of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands and this Five of Wands. This is like receiving victory over some type of drama or challenge or conflict or internal conflict or tension. Like getting the upper hand over this. But for some of you, this is kind of like a separate message. You've been going through something challenging, but it's been on purpose to prepare you for leadership. God has been developing you during this time to use you, because there's people waiting for you. There's people who need you. There's people who are waiting for what you have to give spiritually. And it could be knowledge you're sharing. This could be a healing you're sharing. This is something that you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? There's people here. There's people who's waiting for you, who need you, Cancer. For some of you, you're overcoming lack, financial hardship by using this gift. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, leading you, Cancer. This Seven of Swords is coming through to me as someone who has been going about life, just going through the motions, not even really paying attention to where you're going. Because it's like you carrying this conflict around with you. You carrying this around with you, whatever this Five of Swords energy is for you. You see how you're not even looking at where he's going, his feet moving forward and his head looking back the other way, but his eyes is closed. Then he holding on to the blades. So I feel like your focus is going to be like on point about something going forward in your life. You're going to have a new direction here. There's some type of shift coming in for you this week, Cancer. And then also I'm seeing someone, a love, excuse me, partnership or connection. This could be a date. You could be going out on a date. You could be meeting someone new. You could be at the right place at the right time this week to receive some type of blessing or some type of message, or you could be doing something and you get this message, this intuitive download. It's significant, any intuitive download, is worth its weight in gold. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. What is this energy? Ten of Wands. Clarifying the Page of Cups. Whoa. The Moon at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups and the Fool. With the Two of Cups, y'all gonna think I'm playing. I'm not doing this. How many times have you been? I'm not doing this. How many times? Like, the Two of Cups and the Lovers have been at the bottom of the deck together. Baby, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. Wow. But there's a lot of clarity coming in. You could be overcoming a fear. You could be overcoming a fear with the Knight of Cups and the Moon and the Fool, being able to move forward, start a new cycle. This is I've already said, so this is really like confirming messages here. Somebody could be coming forward. Somebody could be afraid to come forward and overcoming that fear. You could be afraid to pursue something in life and overcoming that fear. The 10 of Wands with this Page of Cups. For some of you, you have multiple aspirations in life. Like, you really do. You got a lot you want to do. For some of you, you want like 8 streams of income. You want like 8 different projects or passive income streams. At least 8, maybe 10. You want to make money from all of this. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, you could be feeling overwhelmed, or you felt that way with everything that you want to pursue or passions that you have. And like I said, this is giving me the energy of clarity, being able to focus in on something, or at least streamlining everything that you're working on, where everything is flowing and moving in one direction. That's what I see with that. That's what I see with that, Cancer. Some of you could begin a fitness regimen this week. You could start weight training. Some of you, you're definitely releasing a burden that you've been carrying around for a while, for a long time. You're going to let it go. Maybe you've been holding on to unforgiveness. With Justice here, you could just be like reconciling with someone. It could be a father for some of you, or the father of your children. Take it as it resonates. And you could just let something go. Release something. Maybe something could be balanced out or healed between you and your father, or you and your child's father, if you're a feminine, divine feminine, watching. So obviously that message won't resonate with everyone. For some of you, you're going to be surprised to hear from someone, because this person is coming through with a message of reconciliation, or letting bygones be bygones, or let's start this fresh. And it's really more like on a platonic level, or just no hard feelings between you and this individual. They want to make that clear with you, you know. Messages for Cancer. Well, there you go. They all came up out upside down. This is what we got. Mirror, mirror. Hello, Justin. How you doing, my love? Welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot. Mirror, mirror. Facing yourself and others. Reflective relationships. Self-awareness. What you see is you. Did I not say that some of you... Gosh, sometimes I be getting the messages mixed up with the previous sign I did. I don't know what I said, y'all. Especially when channeling, I don't be remembering everything. But if this resonates, you know, you could be facing yourself in others, okay? Seeing yourself in others. You could be in a relationship that's mirroring something back to you about yourself. And this is an information, surprise. It could be surprising you. Like, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm hearing. Being self-aware, more self-aware. Really seeing something about yourself this week. Situationship is coming back out. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. Where are we? For some reason, that's coming out. So I don't know if you guys are in a situationship, or you're coming up out of a situationship, or recently have, or deciding to do so, taking control over that. Want to be, you know, someone isn't really making things clear with you or being honest with you, and you're deciding to take control in that situation and balance things out. This is like internally. You're facing yourself in the mirror and realizing you're not putting yourself in that power position, or you know, because we can't blame people for stuff for real. It's like you allowed them to treat you that way, and it was, you may have not seen the truth, you know what I'm saying? And now you're seeing the truth of who you are. And you could be releasing that. It could be burdensome to you, quite honestly, being in this connection. Side hustle. Did I not say multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind? Did I not say some of you could be aspiring to have like multiple streams of income, 8 to 10 streams? You might have a lot of passions. For some of you, you could be doing extra work right now. And be careful not to burn yourself out. With this 10 of Wands, be careful not to burn yourself out, Cancer. But it says extra responsibilities so you can get extra earnings. This person got 2 laptops here and some other electronic device. Who is this? Is this one of y'all out there? Is this how you be getting it in? Look at the look of determination. Like, give me that money. Give me my money, man. I ain't playing with you. Wow, all these came out, so we definitely gonna stop right there. Barrow. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Golly, spirit be confirming, man. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Career. Come on, man. Some of you could be getting a new job, employment, starting a new career path. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Didn't I say like being established or something this week in something? Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah, that's that emperor energy right there for sure. Scissors, disappointment in some affairs. But did I not say you could be like, did I say to you removing yourself from connections with other people or something? No, I think that was another sign. Well, look, this say scissors. Disappointment in some affairs. Take it as it resonates, but there is some scissors here. So this is showing me like some is disappointing and you cutting it out of your life. You cutting it away. Camel, preserve and you will overcome problems. So hang in there, stick with something, don't give up. Okay, that's what I see for you, Cancer. And until next time, love and light. All right, let's move on to 2, 4. I think Libra gonna be my last sign for the night because these are going way longer than I thought they would, and I am getting very hungry, and that will distract me when I'm trying to read my stomach. Like, feed me, Seymour, feed me. So I'm gonna have to go Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know. Somebody watching that movie or recently watched Little Shop of Horrors, or you've been thinking about watching Little Shop of Horrors or something. Something could just be on your back, want your attention, pulling on you. I don't know. Libra, welcome to Lit. We got you at 147.06. If my pen will work. Somebody's name could be Tisha or Campbell. First, middle, last. Never heard of a Campbell. First or middle. Campbell Soup, maybe. Tisha, Isha, Maisha. Messages for Libra, May 17th to the 23rd. Ooh. Messages for Libra. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for Libra. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right. Libra. One more, Spirit, please. I wanted one more, but I got 2. I'll take it. I feel the need to. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is wish fulfillment, contentment. First card out, 3 of Swords. Aries, no. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries may be significant to you. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have Death. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Any of these signs may be significant. Judgment. I think for some reason I'm really digging this death and judgment. showing up in this reading together, especially with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This is really giving me the energy of, wow, these readings have all been in the same vein, right? For real, for real. Because the Three of Swords can be an opportunity to heal from something that was emotionally painful, a truth that may have come through that has hurt you, in the past. Okay, it's giving past energy. Oh yeah, thank you, Spirit, because Spirit had to remind me that the Knight of Pentacles and the Death came out together. So those energies are together. I sure did forget. Um, you know what I'm saying? What do you see? You see two horses, and you see somebody riding on each one, right? And actually, they're both holding something in their right hand. Wow. Okay. So look, let me see. Oh. Oh. Baby, listen. We got another message. This is another spiritual message, y'all. Hey. And I don't know why. It could be reminiscent to Cancer's reading. It could be. So maybe Cancer is significant to you. So I don't know. I'm going to just give you what I see here. Somebody here, Cancer, excuse me. Like, you ain't even talking. Libra. But Libra, you always, you take me there quite often. Somebody here, like, wow, you've been going through a transformation, babe. And it's been taking some years. You've been going through a transformation. You've been transforming into a messenger of light, of healing. Like, you already this person, right? This is why you're here. This is why you were made. This is why you came. This is why you came. Wow. Hold on. This is your life purpose, your mission. That hit when I said this is why you came. This is why you came. This is why you're here. You're the rider. You're the rider of this horse. You're offering people an opportunity to change, transform. Thank you, Spirit. You're offering transformation in some type of way. So I don't know if you're a spiritual worker, because the High Priestess did flip over in my hand. You could be a spiritual worker, Reiki, tarot, psychic, some type of you work for spirit, divine source. This is love, this is light, this is healing, this is overcoming hardships. But this is overcoming, because look, this is like, we're all here, right? You know, we all got our own belief system. So I'm gonna just keep it like, I'm gonna just say it from this perspective. I believe we're all here on a mission. And throughout the time that we're here, we can get caught up in the shenanigans. We can stay blind to the truth of who we are. But it's like, once you go through an awakening, you come to a place where a fire is lit in you. Like you can't even return back to the way you used to be. And that's where this judgment and this nine of cups is here for, and this page of pentacles is like now there's this newness of life here, and there is this emotional healing and for fulfillment, but you're answering a call. And it's like, now, whoo, come on, somebody. You've been given this pinnacle, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all that I have to offer. Look at what I have to give. And now you're growing. Okay, you're learning. Now we're the Knight of Pentacles. And now we're coming into this energy of, do you see how this pinnacle here has transformed into this flag with this white rose on here? You have evolved. You've come through this awakening, or you're going to be going past present future. I don't know. But there's some type of rebirth, answering a call. You made a decision. You was at a crossroads in your life, and you've reached a decision. And it probably came through this heartbreak or this painful, traumatic, or disappointing situation, caused you to have some type of awakening, Libra. And then you were given it. You weren't given this pinnacle. You discovered this pinnacle. You discovered it. That's why Spirit reminded me, like a mirror, these two go together. I'm like, oh, okay. They came out together for a reason. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Like, this is like you on a mission now. You taking your rightful place. You a spiritual worker, light worker. You're helping people to make a transition from death to life. But it's like from being blind, living in bondage, not knowing the truth, eyes ain't open type of stuff. But now you've been given something to share with others. It's already been in you, okay? It's been revealed and uncovered. You've been woke up to this because this happened to you. Spirit woke you up. Spirit woke you up, Libra. Show me this Three of Swords. And when I think back to having different phases of awakenings, that stuff be scary. Like when you see the truth and stuff, it's like this. You feel kind of disappointed. Like, what? What you see? This is clarifying the Three of Swords. Come on now. Somebody, Four of Wands. This is what the Empress was in between. The Four of Wands was behind it. This is stepping over into a new portal. This is a homecoming. This is returning to yourself. This is an awakening, Libra. This is 11:11. This is, you know what? I'm being reminded to say this again. And I said it before on one of my live streams. When I see 11:11, you know what I say? And God knows this is the truth. I say, thank you, God, for abundance. What does the Empress represent? Abundance. Let me tell you something. You went through something traumatic, painful, hurtful. This awakening may have broke your heart. When you saw something that came to your cognizant, like you were made clear about something and it wasn't too pleasant. Okay. That's basically what I'm saying. But when the dust settles from that, there's so much richness and abundance that you are able to glean from this situation. You've reached a milestone in your life with this Four of Wands. What we see here again, The Knight of Pentacles behind the Four of Wands. Yeah. Like, you've reached a milestone here and now you're coming out with something. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. Victory over illusions, because that clarity came in. The awakening has come. You have a new perspective in life. The Hangman. And this may have been something that it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, Libra. But you there now. The Empress is Venusian energy. Beauty, abundance, Libra, Taurus, fertility. Oh my gosh. You could be birthing something. You could be birthing a book, I'm getting. You could be birthing a new business, launching a spiritual business, spiritual practice. Whatever. You're taking action, but the Knight of Pentacles, he ain't rushing. But you're going from, you see how the legs ain't moving at all here? But here, what you see, this horse is stepping. And this is like a dark horse. This is a white horse. Even with this pentacle, this rose, see how it's like a growth here? Where this rose is bigger than this pentacle. And then what I'm seeing here with this Death Rider, man, you ain't even the same person, man. You didn't transform. You on a whole nother mission, Libra. You done died to self, man. Your ego ain't even a factor no more. It ain't even about you no more. You on a whole new mission, baby. You on a whole new mission. And everybody ain't gonna be able to stand in your presence. From this, like, people ain't even gonna be able to stand in your presence. If they, it's like when Libra come around, baby, Libra bringing transformation energy. You about to be telling truths, telling on yourself. You about to stop doing stuff that ain't right, that ain't in alignment with love, that love energy. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm getting. You know what I'm, people, I can't even do Libra like that, man. They can't even try to get one over on you. It ain't even gonna happen because you exuding this energy where it's like, man, look. Man, what you see? You see people all fall down, laid out on the ground when you coming through. Man, this a heaven. This ain't for everybody. I already know. I'm cool with it. I'm doing my job. Your girl doing her job. I ain't about trends. I'm not about trying to be popular, having a popular opinion. I see what I see, and I speak what I speak, and it's what I feel led by spirit to do and say. So that's the energy you're going to get over here at Love and Light. Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. My messages may not be the popular messages, and quite honestly, the messages be old and stale. I ain't even going to hold you. Like, bring it back. Bring it. Reel it in, babe. Knight of Pentacles and Death. Show me the Knight of Pentacles and Death, Holy Spirit. God, dog. Something else flipped over. I done close them on up. The Hierophant was flipped over, but it ain't pop out the deck. The Hierophant. What's at the bottom of the deck? See, y'all think I'm playing, man. I'm not. This is IRL. This is IRL, man. Okay. Some of you are really going to be coming into partnership with your purpose in life. You're going to go through something pivotal this week that is going to set you up for this, or you could be already experiencing this energy. And I'm just letting you know where things are headed. There's a lot of wealth and abundance here. This is you taking your rightful place. This is you being in that receptive energy, divine feminine energy, masculine or feminine. Even for our divine masculines, like you could just be doing doing so much, giving. And now it's time to give to yourself. Now it's time to sit back and be a receiver. Now you are moving and taking action and walking in your purpose or whatnot, but it's still like you're open and receptive. Hierophant, man, this is the spiritual teacher. This is the mentor. This is the one. What you see? People at his feet. What keys? Unlocking doors. You know what, Libra? It's been a lot of lying going on. This got to do with let me just say what I gotta say. Take it as it resonates. It's been a lot of deception and lying going on. You might be cracking some stuff wide open, man. That might be part of your purpose. You coming through speaking the truth about something. People gonna be demoted. People gonna fall. You know what I just thought about? How Cat Williams got. I'm just using this. This coming to me. So I'm saying how Cat Williams came out a couple years back and said this year people gonna be exposed. People, he got on Club Shay Shannon Sharp podcast, and he got the talking. But it panned out that a lot of what Cat Williams had said had came to light and was truth. He wasn't just talking. And I feel like, and Cat Williams may be significant to someone, maybe you watching the Friday that he was in, or you could be watching one of his stand-ups, or something significant about Cat Williams, because he came up. Okay. So it's like someone's name could be last name Williams, or William could be a first name. Cat or Catherine could be significant. But it's like, that's why I say when you come through, people not going to be able, that's why that message that came out, they're not going to be able to stand in your presence, because it's like you have some type of authority you're going to be walking in with this Empress energy and this Hierophant. It's like you ain't to be messed with. You're not to be played with spiritually. Baby, I'm getting like a sharpshooter spiritually. Like you on point with something. Like your spiritual gifts is like one that's going to be revealing the truth and stuff. You could be real sharp with your intuition and on point if you like read energy, or, and it's different modalities that you can read energy. I'm reading energy. You know what I'm saying? You could be on point. You know what I'm saying? What we got here? And we're going to have to keep it pushing, because these are clarifying the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. The King of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, you're going to be using your voice or communication in some type of way. You're writing, and you're going to be speaking, writing this out. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, you need to write your vision out for your life this week. You know what I'm saying? This is a very significant week for you, Libra. You could be literally walking away from things that no longer serve you. You could be communicating to some type of person who you may have dealt with in the past, and speaking up about something, sharing some type of information, bringing clarity or truth or them to you. It could involve a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe not. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as yourself, like an air sign, maybe even a water sign or any sign, quite honestly. You know what I'm saying? But the more significant signs I see here is Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Definitely Taurus is coming through heavy. Scorpio is coming through heavy. Yeah, Scorpio is coming through heavy, babe. And Taurus, real heavy in your reading, Libra. Wow, this is it's some stuff here, man. This is one of those readings. These is the ones I like because I feel like this is information I can use for my higher purpose, my life. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is what I'm here for. Me, Amira. I'm here to deliver these messages for real. I get the other messages, but those messages I feel like I could take or leave. This message is something transformative. This message is something that's going to keep me moving in life, keep me encouraged, confirming messages to me about my purpose in life. Spirit see me. Spirit see you, Libra. If your life ain't really been making no noise, your life about to make noise. And I'm talking about you about to come up off that porch. If you've been on the porch, you about to come up off that porch, Libra. God about to put you to work. Yeah, that's your new boss, your partner, your business partner. God like, hey, Libra, come on, man. I need you here. I'm giving you this. It might be, a little heavy at first. You're like, oh my gosh, I can barely carry this thing. But then you're going to be comfortable with it. You're going to know how to use that gift. You're going to learn how to use that gift. But overall, you're going to be happy. You're going to feel fulfilled in life. That money about to be flowing through too, Libra. Because one thing I'm going to say, you use them spiritual gifts, God pay you for that. You get recompense for that. You take care of God's spiritual word, God gonna take care of your tangible stuff, so to speak. Your bills. You ain't gotta worry about all that. God is like the best boss you can have. Messages for Libra. Rebound, temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement, just to forget. Maybe that was the Three of Swords energy here that woke you up. You might have been in a situation like that. Somebody might have just rebounded and just as soon as they came in, they left. It was temporary. And it might have broke your heart. Oh, look at the look on her face. See that? Oh. Messages for Libra. My, oh my, oh my. Breadcrumbing. That's the second time this card came out of all these cards. And I'm only 5 signs in. We got breadcrumbing again. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. But with this, I feel like you may have been experiencing situations in your life that just were temporary fixes. They didn't really answer the problem, answer the question. They didn't really speak to your soul. I'm getting here. And these may have even been situations at work or something where you feel like you wasn't getting paid for what you were worth. You may have felt like you were breadcrumb. Bottom of the deck, self-made. This is the second time this card is being brought into my awareness. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing, self-made. So you may be overcoming this energy of temporary things and not getting paid what you're worth or feeling valued. Can I get one more, please, for Libra? And of course, we can always take it as a love situation as well. Wow, okay. Self-made still at the bottom of the deck, but we have hopeless romantic, believing in fairy tales, idealizing love, constantly waiting, and forever dreaming. Well, dream no more, Libra, because I feel like your dreams is about to come to life. They're about to come to pass. They're about to start unfolding. Messages for Libra. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was like an explosion. Temporary situation. Did I just not say, okay, that's at the bottom of the day. You've been going through like a temporary situation because we had rebound come out. Temporary comfort. You know what I'm saying? Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Didn't I say you things is changing? Like you about to have wish fulfillment? Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That's over. That's over. Because it seemed like things weren't working or coming together for you, possibly. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And I believe that this is what you have gotten out of these situations. You stood up, you haven't backed down, you've stayed in the fight, Libra, and you're really reaching a place in life where you are walking into your purpose. And then we have dragon, beware of self-delusion. Yeah. Beware of self-delusion. Wow. Those are the messages I have for you, Libra. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this message with someone. Wow. The music been playing all the while. As soon as I'm about ready to come off, got a commercial. I'm on YouTube music, okay? So that these were some real good messages so far. I'm gonna do Virgo through Pisces tomorrow. It's gotten late. I've been streaming for 2 minutes and 17 minutes up to this point. Leave me a comment. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? If anything resonates, let me know. Uh, anything that was said here during this stream. And I know something here was said that is able to be useful for your highest good. I just know it. Okay. So until next time, love and light.